please? Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Ack! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Oh. Court will now reconvene. They have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought you wanted to ask about my motive. I don't see the point of bringing up the past. Miss Minnie, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, like, last year in May. Something really bad happened at my sister's clinic around then. On the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired when she was driving. I was totally pooped too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. I woke up because of a jolt, and it was a sea of flames around me. I opened the door and got away. It was on the talk of the tabloid show day after day last year. Yeah, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Baseless gossip. It's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Something with the patient's time was like May 2nd, and the accident was on the 24th. That's a big gap. My sis was like totally tired. That's what the malpractice incident with 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines got mixed up. It was the fault of your sister? No way. Dr. Gray wanted to blame it on my sis. It's nothing to do with our murder. The police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault, which means as far as the real facts are concerned, she is the one who made the mistake. But like, it really wasn't my sis. If she was totally tired, she had to talk to the police. It was being investigated every day. A total terrible situation. It's no wonder then the car accident happened. So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? Because she had her driver's license. Your sister was so tired. True. But you did. I was not aware you didn't have your license. But we have that. I'll go through once and then I'm going to Ooh, wait, go back. The incident happened at night, correct? 1 a.m. A paper due. I hadn't slept and was working really hard, so it's because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I woke up. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was totally black and there was a ton of smoke. No clue what was going on. Alright, so this, we can present our license. Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. What do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What's the meaning of this? I had a license, but you didn't get it until after the accident? No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hody, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about, the perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that... And how did... no one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Last November. That's a half-year lapse in time. That's what happened. The time of the accident, did not have a driver's license. Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm glad you get it, but even if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have let me drive. Just don't stand there, to yourself. Oh, you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not have been able to allow to drive anyway? Ooh. Didn't mean to be mean. Yes, you did. You wouldn't be allowed. Look, around that time, I was really close to getting my license. My sis was totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. And she would say things like, no way am I letting a newbie drive my car. That's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. I see. Now then. Just gonna press everything. I had one of the permit things, and I think that's what they were called. A big name lawyer doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. May I continue? She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain, and, like, she would notice someone touched a car door with dirty hands. Why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I think a car getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Try asking something of more significance, alright? Was it a new car? Yeah. It was like from the UK. Were those her? The UK. Oh god. Please, I hope this judge is not that dumb. It was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please have the witness append to what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sis' new car was like a totally special model from England. Oop. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually ask for the heck of it. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Why are British cars good? And their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem that there is no benefit to owning one. The whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What would you know? The sleek shape. Forgive me. It really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. So that's it. Alright, let's go back to here. No. We're going here. And we're going to present the news article because it talks about the driver had fallen asleep on the wheel. I opened the right door and got out. So that's the important thing. So let's present that. Because that's a European car. Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, left or right? Well, it's on the right side because the driver is on the left side. That would be it if it was an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. The two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the door. You were sitting right there. That means you were in the driver's seat. Order. Oh. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Annie said the person who was driving was her older sister. That is what Annie said, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Meanie, who was really driving that night? And the answer is Eenie Meanie, of course. Why would you say that? She was just said so herself in the testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which had been where the driver's seat was. I'm inclined to feel sorry for the foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, he had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside this box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. Alright, let's say Mimi. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license. After all, that would make the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness was the one in the driver's seat, which leads us to the next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? This is what I said earlier! What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. I said, wouldn't it be crazy if she was actually... If it was actually her? And her driver's license did the reconstruction on her face? I thought that was wild. I can't believe it's actually... Well, I have to see if I'm actually right first. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had several facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Innie Minnie. This is wild. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Innie Minnie. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. This is wild. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What's the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Minnie. However, that would not have been possible because Mimi Minnie was still, in fact, alive. Oh, this is wild. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Innie? I mean, Miss Von Car- Ugh. Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Minnie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself to become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse, a nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. Dang. And a few weeks after this mishap, she had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in the incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of the channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Innie had been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fate agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous. I am perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcasted all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is? Ah! What? 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 It looks like it will be some time before he gains consciousness, so I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Great. Thanks. We're not even here anymore. That is all. Court is adjourned. Can you please put Von Karma in contempt of court or something? Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh, this really is the first time they've got to, like, be with each other. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? It was inside that clothing box, right? That box? That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have helped if... What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shocked Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out on another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she have helped Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason? Four years from now, a new master will be born into the Crane family, or Crane village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The branch family. My aunt. No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think she was saying I thought so. Aw, poor babies. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.